Hello everyone, welcome to part 19 of reactjs tutorial with Laravel for beginners. And from this video we are going to work on static pages that we are going to add in our React app. Okay, so what are these static pages? Like we have already having about us page, and we can further on add more pages like the services, or maybe portfolio, or maybe FAQ page that we can control from the admin panel. Okay, that we can control from the backend. Okay, and backend we already know that we have the Laravel website for the backend, Laravel admin panel as well at the backend. Okay, you know, here is our backend that we have built with the Laravel 9. Okay, so this is the backend for our React app. The products that we are going to add from the backend, that will be visible at the front end. Still we need to work on those products, we need to work on those categories. We are going to display here all the categories along with their products so that the user can able to buy from our React app, from our web app. Okay, so these are but controlled by the admin from the admin panel. Okay, the user can't only add the products here. Here the user can add the products but can also view the users here. Okay, here see the users, whatever users you are going to add in the React app. Like we have done the login register in the last few videos, we worked on the login register and update profile. So all these details will be visible here. You can see we able to log in with the john2 at the rate of yahoo.com account. Lot of time 1 2 3 4 5 6, and we can able to log in, and here you can see the john details, here complete details, and here in admin panel you can also check the complete details of john 1 2 3 4 5, address New Delhi. Okay, you can check here as well. Complete information is coming here as well. Okay, so here we also want that the we are going to add one module here, a CMS management module. Here we are going to add one tab, pages management, in under which we are going to add the CMS, so that we can able to add the CMS pages functionality as well, so that the user can add his own CMS pages, can add, edit and remove. And finally we are going to show the CMS pages content from the admin panel. Okay, so anytime like this is the static content is coming, this is about page, we are going to manage this content dynamically from the admin panel. Okay, so the user can able to update anytime whenever he wants. So this is the thing that we are going to do. First of all, we are going to add a CMS module in our admin panel. Step by step we are going to work all this one. So let's start. First of all, we are going to work all the Laravel 9, and after that, once we have added the CMS module, then we are going to configure it. We are going to work on its API, and will uh, uh, call the data from the database to show up here dynamically. Okay, so let's start. First of all, we are going to add the CMS module, and for that we are going to create the CMS underscore pages table with migration. This videos are for both for the Laravel 9 as well as the React app. So I already told my friends that follow both the series together, so that you can able to work on apps as well in future. If you are the Laravel developer, don't think that you are going to work for the websites only for the desktop website or laptop website. You need to work on the apps as well as the backend developer. Okay, you need to work on the APIs, you need to work on the endpoints. Okay, so you need to prepare yourself to work for the APIs that are used for the mobile app. Otherwise you will not stand anywhere. Okay, so let's start working on this one. So first of all, we are going to create the CMS underscore pages table for our ecom 9 database. This is the database for our e-commerce website. This is the website, okay, for which we are using the ecom 9 database. And we can this is our folder, ecom 9 folder. I have already added this folder in our Sublime, and you can check in .env file that we are using env file that we are using the ecom9 database. Okay, so uh, here we are going to add one table. We can add from phpMyAdmin, and another way to add the table here, this is our ecom9 folder. I will right click in Mac, new terminal folder. If you are in Windows, you can go inside the folder, or you can run the git bash command, or you can run the command prompt command. Okay, so uh, here we are going to create the migration file, php artisan make migration, and here we are going to create the table, create cms underscore pages underscore table. Okay, so this file has been created. Now create cms pages table file has been created. Now we are going to add the required fields. We are going to add the fields like title, description, url, then meta title, meta description, meta keyword, and status. Okay, these are the fields that we're going to add for our cms pages. So I'm going to add here string. First field that we want to add is the title of the page, title of the title of, we can say, like about us is the title. Okay, here the title is this one, this is the title. Okay, and this is the content, this we will call the description. Okay, so first one is the title and the second one is the description. And for description we are going to take the test. So test will store the long so many string characters. Okay, so that's why we are taking the test. But the string will work as the varchar 255. It will only take the 255 characters, but here the character list is too long. Okay, it can take the thousands of characters, so that's why we are using the test. So after test we are going to see page url. So this is the page url, like for website it is about hyphen us, but in the app we are not going to use that, but in the app we are going to use the dynamic content only. Okay, so this field, one more field that we are going to take, and this is for the website, not for the app url, because in the app uh, we are going to we are going to create our own url, but we can use it though in the future. Okay, we can have this url dynamically, but here you can see all these are static links. Okay, so we are going to manage the content inside this one. We are going to match about us content with this one, and we will pre-fill it. But in the website, see these static pages, why we don't use in the for each loop, we can use to display this one, but we will never use that, otherwise the user keep on adding it and it will destroy the layout, how many you can add. Okay, so but the user can able to add the dynamic content. Okay, so that is the main thing. So after the url, we are going to add some seo content. For seo content, meta title, meta description, and meta keywords. 1 2 3. So meta title, meta description, meta keywords. Okay, and one more field we're going to take, and that is for the status. If sometime you want to disable any of the page, then you can do from the enemy panel by making its status as 0, inactive status. Check once, string title, test description, string url, string meta title, string meta description, string keywords, attain integer status. Okay, it's fine. So we can run the php artisan migrate command so that the table will get created. Here we can see it successfully get created. We can check once, and you can see the table has been created. Okay, now we will also create the model for the CMS pages, and we'll also add few entries with the seeder. Okay, so let's create the model first of all. We know now that model is directly connected with the table CMS page. Okay, so now we can create the header file as well. CMS pages table header, we can name it like this. We can open this one. First of all, we will include the model. Okay, now we will write the query to insert the new records, CMS records. So we are going to take all the values that we have added there, like ID1, title, about us page. We are going to add description. We will simply write contact is coming soon. URL, we are going to make it URL like about -us. Meta title, about us, meta description, anything. We can add some description like this, meta keywords, now we can simply add like this. Okay, so we are going to add one more. I am going to copy and will paste here. Second play, we can add the privacy policy. Every app is having the privacy policy, every app and website. Okay, here we will add privacy policy. Okay, now we are going to CMS model, whatever model is, model name is CMS page, and insert, and this one CMS page records. Okay, so finally we are going to run another command, but before that we need to update here database header. I will use it here so that we can run this header command here. I'm going to comment this one, and here CMS page table header. Here I'm going to call this one, so I'm going to run the command here, php artisan db seed, so that see, some error has come. Field status does not have it. Okay, so here we are left with the status is also required, so we are going to make the status as 1 for both. So we are going to try once again. Now Now this time it has been done. You can see the success, the database seeding completed successfully. Okay, so now we can expect the records here automatically come, and two of the records have come up. Okay, okay, so here you can see it, we able to create two entries for our CMS pages table, and here both the content we are going to show for our rec tab. But first of all, we are going to add the CMS pages module here to display it in our admin panel. Okay, so now what we are going to do, we are going to create one CMS controller as well. Okay, so let's quickly create one CMS controller. PHP artisan make controller, and this time we are going to add the CMS controller under admin folder, as we are working in the admin. CMS controller like this. Okay, so let's quickly create one route. I'm going to close these files, these are not required now. Now we want to display in the admin panel, so we are going to add it here in the admin panel. Here after users, we are going to add this one. So I will do some copy paste kind of things so that to complete the task quicker, in a quick way. Okay, so just you can follow that. Okay, so here I'm going to add the CMS pages here. Okay, so first one is the route get. We are going to add here the route get here. Okay, so CMS pages, we are going to add it like this, and CMS controller, the new controller file that we have just added, that will come up here. CMS pages function we are going to create. Okay, so I'm going to open now CMS controller. Here we are going to create the CMS pages function to fetch all the CMS pages that we have earlier added. Okay, so let's quickly do that. CMS pages, and here also I will put this session here that is required for our sidebar to show the CMS pages at the sidebar. Okay, so that we will also add CMS pages in sidebar. I'm going to use that in sidebar. Okay, that's why I have added. So after session, I'm going to take one variable like CMS pages, and here we need to add the CMS page model as well, and here I'm going to use the get here. Okay, I can convert it to two array as well, otherwise we can use in like in JSON object as well. Okay, so make sure that we will add here use app model CMS page. Okay, so here also add the use session, and here we are going to return view. In admin we are going to create one pages folder. In pages folder, under pages folder, we're going to create one file cms underscore pages, and in that file we are going to return the cms underscore pages of JSON object. Okay, we have not converted this time to array because we are not required to do that. We are in a hurry. Okay, so that's why so I'm going to create inside resources, views, admin, and here we are going to create one new folder pages. Under pages we are going to create in Mac, we need to create the file like this, services, new terminal folder, and here touch what is the file name, like cms underscore pages. Okay, dot play dot php. We can check now in under pages folder cms pages blade file has been created. We can open this file here, so we can copy the content from any other file that we have lot of files we can copy from, like brands. Okay, so I can copy everything. Okay, and we'll paste it here, and then we'll make the changes here. We are going to use it everywhere. We can click here, and then we can make changes like cms pages. Here it will come no, here it will come add CMS page. Okay, so here the fields that we're going to add here: ID, title, URL. Okay, title, URL, status, actions. And here we're going to take here CMS underscore pages. Okay, let's convert to array. I think we must convert to array because it will work fine. If we will convert to array, it will save our time here. Okay, you can see arrays are already there, and brand we are going to convert it to page. So it is simple to convert it to array. We just need to mention it like this and it will convert to array. Okay, so now we can check here in admin panel. We can open like CMS underscore pages, and if error will come, then we're going to resolve. Yeah, some error has come. We are going to check what error exactly. And here you can see that we have the title column instead of name, so we need to mention here the correct columns. Title, after title description must come, sorry, that URL must come. Okay, like this. Okay, so now we are going to check, sorry, not here we need to refresh here, and we are going to see that CMS pages are coming now fine. And also see, we need to correct its data table. With data table we need to call for the CMS pages here. Okay, so we will mention here the pages, we need to call this one. And here you can see that we have already added its ID as the pages, so this ID we are using here to call the data table. Okay, for CMS pages. Okay, so now you can see it's the data table now, how beautiful it is. Okay, we'll search feature everything you want to use. Okay, so now we're going to work on the status and the delete functionality. So for that, in custom.js, like we are updating the admin status, we are going to copy this one only, and we can also update its page status as well. Update page status. Okay, here instead of admin, sorry, we are going to mention here the update page status. We can do it like this, and instead of admin we are going to make here the page. Okay, also see, we can make like the update CMS page status instead of only page. Okay, and we can create its route in the same way, like we have the another routes. Okay, but here it will come like update CMS page status, and here we're going to add this one in CMS controller, and update page status, we can make it update page status. Okay, you can even use the CMS page status, it's your choice. Okay, so here we have the update brand status. We can copy this function, and also the delete brand also we can do both, and we can simply update the brand to replace with the page. Okay, here we can do it like this: update page status, delete page. Okay, page here, but here we are going to use here correct model, not only page, CMS page it is. Okay, so here you can also mention like this: CMS page has been deleted successfully. Okay, so, and here instead of brand ID we are going to use here the page ID. And now we can try. If any error will come, then we're going to resolve, and if the error has come up, we can check in console that what error is coming here. And here it will tell update CMS page status. It is saying that this does not exist. Update hyphen CMS page status. We are going to check here what is the actually concern about this one. here we need to check the id. So update page status, variable page id it is. So we are getting it like this. We can debug it like this. Here we are going to check once that what's happening, like if we will uncheck something, and I think we need to refresh here once. So we're going to try once again. If I will uncheck something, no, it is not going there. Okay, so it is coming here, I think. So we can debug this one. We can do it like this and make sure that this one is working. Okay, so let's alert something here. Let's see. Now we are going to see so it is coming fine there, but after that the error is coming. So page id is fine, and update cms page status. Okay, so here is the issue. Here it must come admin, we have replaced that, so that's why the issue is coming. Okay, so I think that issue will not come now. So let's see. So now I'm going to uncheck something, and see the data is coming here. Okay, so it seems to be fine now. We can simply that remove that validation, that debug. Okay, so now we are going to try. So let's see, let's uncheck something. We uncheck both instantly, so both are working fine. You can see we able to disable the pages. Okay, we can make it active, we can make it inactive. I can refresh, you can see we can make it active, we can make it inactive instantly. Okay, so now we are going to work on the delete. Okay, if we will click on the delete, here it is saying the are you sure. I'm going to cancel, so I'm going to try to delete it now. This time yes, deleted, but it is going to the wrong page because we have not added its route yet. So we need to add its route in the same way like we have added for others. Here it will come like delete page. Okay, so we will give the CMS controller here and delete page here. Okay, and make sure that this exists there in CMS controller. Delete page is already there, so I think that this functionality will also work fine. Let's try with this one. Okay, I'm going to delete one of the page, the second one. Okay, I'm going to delete. First I will click on cancel if the user by mistake clicks on the delete, and now the user is going to confirm yes, delete it. So this time the page has been deleted. You can see that we able to delete the page as well. Okay, so now I'm going to make it active, the about us page that we are working. So whatever content that we are going to add in the about us page, in the next video we are going to work on the its edit functionality, add edit. Okay, so we are going to add the its content, and we are going to show this content here in the React app. So please stay tuned for the next video. We are going to show content here from the admin panel. Okay, in our React app, and we are going to work on this add edit functionality in the next video, and we'll show in React app. So that's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.